respect because
Fuck
he
you,
was
dude.
being beaten.
I'm gonna be like fucking have red marks on my
So
ass.
we leave the
got it
guys
in the
for
moment.
3 minutes and they're doing push-ups.
So, what's going on, everybody? I'm just chilling in my hot tub over here. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Would it be like fucking drink from my milk? Yeah. Is the greatest invention of mankind. Space helicopter. Helicopter in space. You've heard of space planes, you've heard of space rockets, you've heard of space ships. Now introducing space helicopter. It totally works, trust me, bro. Don't ask me how it works, it just does, okay? Just buy 10. Now available from SpaceX. Elon Musk 100% approves. Space helicopter. Let's go. Well, this only gives us armor of Agathis and that's it. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Let's wear the sexy robe. The robe of sex. Sex robe. Look at that. The boots, man. The boots are just kind of dorky. Well, this, can we dye this? We can? Ooh, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yes! Your boy is in business. Styling, profiling. Look at this. Look at the drip. Look at the drip. My dear friends. Whew. Whew, 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 whew. We hit that jackpot. Yeah, go ahead.
Who requests?
Elvis, for Elvis.
Okay. Cosmic Elvis, I hope you will fucking die in a fire. What the fuck? I hope. I am talking. Please be quiet, bitches. I want you all to burn, and I really hope that every single soul and particle of your body is gonna disappear. I hate you all. I don't know why this is turning on for you, but if this is what I need to do to make you happy, you're fucking welcome.
Shouldn't have asked. You shouldn't have asked.
What's interesting is, despite it being so scathing, there were only 2 swear words in that entire.
Yeah, I get carried away. I don't know. Like, I don't know where swear words.
Yeah, no. Denied. Wait. Is it a level 4 spell? Is a level 4 spell. Level 4 counter spell. Denied. Fuck off. What sound does a very what sound does a chicken make when you annoy it too much? Fuck off! I came up with that one on the spot.
Why do you guys legitimately prefer a plank of wood? A plank of wood.
I don't have a plank of
More than
wood.
you prefer me.
I don't have a plank of wood. I can't do the thing. I can't. Hold on. Shit. I'm trying to think of like a funny thing to. Okay. Hold on. Do I have millions of followers yet? Am I famous yet? Okay, I'm gonna wait. We have this Reddit called r/am I the asshole,
Yes.
where people tell their personal
you're just
stories
asking.
and ask if. Anyway, it's a family-friendly stream. This ain't no family-friendly stream over here. I can say fuck, shit, piss, motherfucker, cocksucker. Like, it's all open. It's all open games over here. I'm a huge proponent of free speech, so I don't like unless the only exception I make is like obviously hurting people's feelings. But yeah, profanity totally fine by me. Obviously, no hate speech or anything like that. But you know, as long as it's respectful, we're all good. Oh man, that was rough, man. So anyway, yeah, I think this coaster definitely needs some work because it's just way too intense. Are we good? Yeah, I think we're good. Hello, 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 everybody. It's me. It's your boy. It's the Goose, and I'm back, and I'm here, and it's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. I'm looking forward to the weekend. It should be fun. Should be a good time. I don't know. No plans. Just doing gaming things, as it were. How are y'all doing today? Feeling good? Feeling great? Oblishat said hello before. We had Danili Cano 1. Hope I'm saying that correctly. Daniel Wykano. Oi. Ooh. Hopefully y'all are doing well. I don't have like a super big plan for today's stream necessarily, so like if it kind of peters out, then we might just resort back to, you know, video games and whatnot. I had like one idea for what to do. We all good? Incredible. I am so happy for you. I had one idea for what to do. Oh, that's interesting. The color shift. But it does require a few more people to join the stream, so I guess we'll need to wait a bit. Norgatrol saying hello. Hey, Norgatrol. Hey, buddy. Hopefully you are doing well and living large and in charge. Yes. Gonna hang around as long as my little friend is sleeping. I know you're talking about your grandson, but like, out of context, that just sounds really funny. Having him here till tomorrow. Okay. My little friend. He's sleeping. Don't do anything to disturb him, to wake him up. But yeah, so today I wanted to try something a little different. And I just want to see like if it's going to work or not, or we can like kind of bounce some ideas around. A little while ago, and by a little while I mean like several years ago, I came across a extension, or I guess you can call it like a online resource that I could use to create polls that are interactable on chat. Hold on, Albashat. Okay, let's hold on for a second. Albashat saying your opinion on Costco guys and the Rizzler.
Anyway, how is your sex life?
Oh, hey, AJ is over here. I can't tell you that it's confidential. I'm actually not super familiar with the Costco guys. Who are the Costco guys? Oh, is it like it's a series of YouTube videos about these Costco guys, but apparently there's like a whole bunch of stuff happening. I don't know that much about I haven't seen any of their content, so it's brain rot. We don't mind brain rot on this stream. I'm a strong proponent of brain rot myself. You know, I get for the Rizzler. I goon and I jelk all the way to Ohio. No, they are awesome. Okay, if you say I have no opinion on it. I don't know. Just I have not interacted with the Costco guys at all, so I have no opinion on it. I'm sure it's fine. It's all bueno. But yeah, so I mentioned before. So a couple of years ago, I came across a platform that allows me to do polls. So, for example. Just a second. Polar never matter. Well, yeah. So here, I started a poll, and so now you should be able to vote in chat 1, 2, 3, 4 based on your answer. And I can have that running for like a minute or something. One thing is that it doesn't have a It doesn't seem to have a like a timer set, so I guess I just have to like finish it when I'm finished, and that's about it. All right, so yeah, we have one vote for yes, one vote for maybe. 0. No, that's not one of the options. Or is that 0 meant to be like the shape of my head? There we go. Nice. We're all split down the middle. -1. Incredible. Where's the bald gay twink option? Hey, Old Word Slayer. Nice to see you. So yeah, so I would run that poll, and then that's your mom, lol. Exactly. That's the secret tech. So yeah, we would run that poll, and then like it's finished, and then the result. These would be the results. I was thinking of ways that we could use this, and I was looking online for like different things. One thing that I came across is, just a second. So there's this website called itch.io, and one of the subsections they have is they have a series of text adventures that have multiple choice in them. And I've actually picked out a few over here. So I thought maybe we could try this as just like a fun way of, I don't know, interacting together in a way. So we could kind of collectively make a choice together and go through some sort of an adventure. For example, I found this one called It's D&D Night Somewhere. Project 2025 statements and agree, disagree. Looks nice. Let's give it a shot. I'm really curious. I think this might be kind of fun. So for these multiple choice ones, just to make it quick and easy, I'm not going to describe the numbers. I'm just going to be like option 1, option 2, and we'll just choose them that way. So it'll just be like, what do we do? And then 1 and 2. So it'll just look like this. And then you should be able to choose one of the 2 or 3 options in case we need it. That'll work and make it easy like that. Yeah. So let's go on an adventure together. I have a couple picked out over here. This is called Tavern Crawler. There was one that's like, this one seems very, very involved. Could you survive an alien world? Change your genetics and wander the wasteland for answers. Like these are like really, really involved. But I thought we'd start somewhere very easy. Let's start with, is D&D Night Somewhere? Hold on. Yeah. It's D&D Night Somewhere. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can see a bit more. There we go. I'll move myself to this side. A group of dysfunctional and incompatible players attempt to play D&D. You don't need to know about D&D to get this one. I think this will kind of explain itself. So let's begin. It's approaching 4 a.m. It's D&D Night Somewhere, so anyway, how's your 6 lives? Yeah. It's approaching 4 p.m. The air is humid despite the best effort of the 3 fans pointed directly at the table. Bags of chips and other confectionery are strewn about the table as everyone waits for D&D night to start. You are the Dungeon Master. It's been a year since the campaign started. What started as a fairly enthused group now congregate as a means to spend time with each other in your busy adult lives through any means possible. You all wait for the last player to arrive. You sit behind the Dungeon Master screen looking over your notes. The chicken scrawl of notes and that encapsulate what the next 4 hours of your time will wind up being sits in front of you. So the options are, you wrote it months ago, or you wrote it an hour before the meetup. I'm going to vote as well. Oh, we actually have one vote for 1. But yeah, it seems like there's all of us here. Okay, I think we're unanimous on option 2. I wrote it an hour before the meetup. Okay. Boop. And who could blame you? Games get delayed for weeks at a time due to the responsibilities of life, whatever those may be. You thought you had more time. Internet goes boom. It's fine. Dungeons and Dragons is a game about improv. You can always improv. You look up. The players currently at the table are Leon Tay, Vic Shadowdark, the elf rogue, so an edgelord, okay. Anastasia Payton, Anna, the tiefling druid, okay. Wen Ji, Warble, the cleric barbarian Goliath. Dylan Wong, playing Quentin Havror, the blood hunter half-elf. Shall we get started? I don't think it's going to matter what the names are, but I guess we'll see. Wait, can we click on these? Leon drinks coffee black, describing it as being as dark as his soul. That should be enough to let you know the kind of guy he is. Honestly, Leon's not playing a character. Aesthetically, sure, you couldn't catch Leon decked out in anything more than anime graphic tees, while Vic is dressed in tailored suits and meld into the night. Otherwise, he's an edgelord, through and through. He seems to think that in D&D it's a battle between you and him, and that his success is your failure. Starts every session off claiming to outsmart you. Yeah, we all have those. Anastasia is Leon's new girlfriend. Heck, you don't know her all that well. You know that she doesn't really get the hype around the game, but after Leon invited her to the table, she's been trying her best to keep up appearances. She works at the local animal shelter and is actually pretty smart. She's frequently the cause of the game's delays, being an actual accomplished adult with life. Wen Ji was your first dungeon master, the one that brought you into this magical land of innovative and expansive storytelling. That guided you through your first adventure. He's been stuck in the realm of dungeon mastering for the past 15 years and hasn't played a game of his own as a player. When you had nervously pitched to him your plan to run a simple adventure, he'd given you a long spiel that somehow ended with you holding the weight of the now year-long campaign. And Dylan Wong. Dylan got into the game watching live streams of actors and professionals playing Dungeons & Dragons to entertain. He sometimes sends you links to hour-long videos with the thinly veiled expectation that you should take notes. He thinks he's the second coming of Laura Bailey. Laura Bailey is one of the voice actors who plays in Critical Role. Critical Role is one of those like D&D streams. Is like the most famous one, where they've been running like multiple campaigns for long periods of time. They are all professional voice actors. They have extensive training and performance, but a lot of people when they watch Critical Role think that that's like that high level entertainment will just happen to them if they just show up. Anyway, shall we get started? Leinster isn't here yet, Wen Ji says. He organizes his character sheets like he's Jason Bateman ready to show off his new name card. And since we're waiting, I wanted to talk about the last game. You see Anastasia's head tilt down, already preparing to get annoyed. You feel inclined to join her. That's the thing about Wen Ji. After 15 years behind the screen, his encyclopedic knowledge of the game is nothing but a hindrance to his enjoyment of it. It usually results in his impassioned speeches about how everyone's not playing the way he expects them to. We played fine last time, Leon butts in. His hands are shoved in his oversized khakis as he rocks himself back and forth in his chair. He's in no rush to get started and in the mood to start shit. I have some issues with how the game's being played as well. Oh, Dylan pipes up. He pushes up the glasses he doesn't need. He's a prop for his character. Oh, it's a prop for his character. Anna's been staring at him judgmentally ever since he started wearing it. He hasn't noticed. Thing is, you have to agree, fundamentally the games have been a roller coaster in its delivery and tone. But really, this has been an ongoing issue for months. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options here. So we choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So which of these 5 things do we want to say? Leon, you murdered the village chief for looking at you funny. Dylan, you let the villain get away. Wen Ji, you need to stop questioning my decisions. Anastasia, you should pay attention during games. Or to maintain the peace, you say nothing. I know which one I choose. That's my vote. Alright, we got one vote for keeping the peace. In case we get a tie, like if everybody chooses a different thing, then I'll just choose for everyone. Because I'm the streamer, it's my stream, and that's just how it is. Okay, looks like nobody else is going to vote. It's my party, I'll cry if I want to. Exactly. Ah, Norgatrol votes to keep the peace. Okay, then we'll leave it there. I think you're the only 4 people voting right now, so that's fine. All right, then we say nothing to keep the peace. Someone's awake? Y'all take care. All right, see you later, Norgatrol. Bye-bye. It's fine, you shrug. We can hash it out in-game. I really don't think this should wait, he frowns. It's fine, you stress. You look around the table. We're all cool, right? Anyone have any issues? A collective no goes through the whole group, though it couldn't be more of a deadpan for lacking enthusiasm. Oh, it's Leinster. Oh shit, are we playing today? Been there. You feel your soul shrivel up. Leon looks up from his phone. He purses his lips and looks around the table. Want to play Overwatch? A chorus of sure goes through the group. And just like Ouroboros, 2 months later. It is approaching 4 p.m. The air is humid despite the best effort of the 3 fans pointed directly at the table. Bags of chips and other confectionery are strewn about the table as everyone waits for D&D night to start. You are the Dungeon Master. It's been a year since the campaign started. What started as a fairly enthused group now congregate as a means to spend time with each other in your busy adult lives through any means possible. You all wait for the last player to arrive. You sit behind the Dungeon Master screen looking over your notes. The chicken scrawl of notes that encapsulate the next 4 hours of your time will wind up being sits in front of you. So, do we choose the same option or did we go with a different one? Did we write it months ago, or did we write it an hour before the meetup? I vote for a different option, personally. I just realized this whole poll thing only will work on Twitch. It won't work on YouTube. I need to work on that. Alright, so we're unanimous. Let's try the other option. I wrote it months ago. And by gods are you trying to remember what on earth you wrote and why you wrote it. There's a section in particular that bothers you. The long breaks between sessions don't help. Bob. Underlined, written in bold, circles drawn around it. Bob. You have no recollection of Bob. It's been months. You look up. The players currently at the table are these 4 people. We need a Subway Surfers gameplay running while people are voting. Lol. Arnold Falaka says, hello, Apologus. When are you going to spin the wheel soon? Actually, I am. I'm going to be, my new job is going to be a money wheel that I'll be spinning. So, a couple of weeks from now, I suppose. Probably start of December. But you're not really interested, are you? It's just a meme that you remember. And that's okay, you know? Memer's gonna meme. Alright, let's get started. Leinster isn't here yet. Alright, so everything here seems to be the same. So, let's see if we can say something else instead of, to maintain the peace, say nothing. What do we choose? I'm gonna actually take it out of the poll, so we choose one of the other 4 options. Which one do you think is the best? I'm leaning towards the Leon thing. I wanna chew Leon out, because I hate fucking edgelords. All right, let's try it. Let's try getting Leon. Obviously, this would work a lot better if we had more voters. Thanks for participating, guys. I appreciate it. Only edge runners, yeah. Leon, you murdered the village chief for looking at you funny. He deserved it, he laughs. You see him glance up as he looks back at the memory with contentment. Yeah, he was a pillar stone in the community. What you did benefited no one and landed everyone in jail. You snap. You remember the extensive rewrites you had to do to fit a breakout storyline into the narrative. Benefited me. I got his money. And everyone thought it was funny. Right, babe? He looks over at Anastasia for help. She gives him a less than enthused smile to placate him. Your phone buzzes. Schrodinger's Lannister. You all joke as he's either late or not coming, until you read the text he is simultaneously both late and not coming. Have you guys watched the Crap Guide to D&D on YouTube? Dylan offers up uselessly. There's an episode where Matt Mercer appears. It's got good tips on DMing. You could fill up this IMDb page yourself with all the things Dylan has told you Matt has been on. See, this is exactly what I mean when G shakes his head. He pretends not to hear Dylan, as one inclined to. We need to talk at the table. Otherwise, how are we going to improve? This is a game. Anastasia's hands up at the table tap rhythmically. Why do we have to improve? So we can have more cool moments like that pirate ship. Dylan raises his pencil and rocks in his chair. Everyone takes a moment to reminisce on the pirate ship. A moment of complete rhythm during the second session where everything had fallen together. A mastery of words that spilled out from your lips like Shakespeare. You wonder if your group has just been subconsciously enduring lackluster sessions to hit that high again. Why haven't we gotten more moments like that? Leon crosses his arms, eyeing you in a way that suggests his question really wasn't a question. So, we have two options here. Either it was just luck, or lie and take the blame. I'm voting for luck. Admit nothing, take no responsibility. It's the world order. Yeah, does seem like it, doesn't it? Alright then. Let's say it was just luck. It happens, you say it plainly. You guys haven't exactly been giving me a lot to work with. Dylan nods along. Yeah, for example, Anastasia's character has no reason to be with the party anymore. She's always quiet, and her character doesn't even like any of ours. But I still want to be here and play. She swings her arms around like she's the only sane person in the room. I just don't want to talk in character. It's cringe. Dylan looks over at her like she just took a personal shot at him. Anastasia makes a displeased noise that sounds like an in-between of an aggravated grunt and an upset huff. I don't appreciate when Wenji rushes me either. You take too long on your turns. He's starting to look aggravated now. You should read what your character can do. It doesn't help that you're never paying attention when it's not your turn. And by the way, he looks over at Leon. He's on a rampage now, and Leon's smug silence as the chaos unfolds is directly at his warpath. I'm not so happy that you decided to stab Dylan just because he hit you with a bad roll. I had to waste a spell because of that. Actually, I'm okay with that. It was in character. Dylan nods approvingly. What I wasn't okay with was... And it just becomes noise. You hear something thrown in about Critical Role. It's probably Dylan. You look warily about the table as accusations fly for the reason why the table isn't having fun. Somehow, this is all your fault, but you know it'll take another 30 minutes before everyone finds the common enemy is you. At some point, it has devolved into white noise as equally effective as the fans whirring in the background, trying to keep you all cool. All you can think is... either I'm not cut out for this, or everyone sucks. Something tells me I know which way AJ is going to be voting. I'm kind of inclined. These guys all sound pretty awful. Nihilism for the win? Let's go! Yeah! Okay, I think you and I are the only ones voting here, so let's just call it. Everyone sucks. Someone storms off to get some air. You're not sure who, with your face buried behind the Dungeon Master screen in frustration. Your phone pings again. You glance over. It's Leinster. Oh shit, are we playing today? Sorry guys, can't make it. Can we do next week? 2 months later. Oh, it's a different story. It is approaching 6 p.m. The air conditioning is set a little too high, but no one's gotten up to change it because Brian's mom doesn't like the thermostat being touched. There's a debate going on with whether salt and vinegar is the best chip or sour cream and onion as they wait for D&D night to start. You are the dungeon master. The last player bursts through the door, apologizing empathically about being late. You smile as they get seated. No D&D game starts on time. Rolling your shoulders, everyone looks expectantly at you as they settle down. You put on your best dungeon master voice. Last we left off, it's D&D night, and you're having a blast. Oh, and that's it. Oh, shit. Well, there you go. All right, well, that one wasn't particularly fun, but yeah, we could definitely... This feels like something we could do. But yeah, very mid? Yeah. That was kind of all over the place. Let's try one more that looks a bit more... This is Tavern Crawler. Let's try this one right here, because this one's very, very involved. Let's give it a shot. Hold on a second. Let me set myself up here. See, here we have like a whole interactable situation. It has music and special effects. Trigea. A world somehow set in some sci-fi type place in space. Select your game difficulty. It can be adjusted anytime during your playthrough. Sure, let's go normal for now. You open your eyes. Green fluid surrounds you. You reach out and feel your fingers hit something smooth. Glass? You bang on it. Bubbles escaping your mouth. Let me out of here! A muzzled crackling noise. And then, a tickling around your feet. You look down and see water twisters draining into black holes. Your forehead pops above the receding water. It's not long before you're standing there, dripping wet and naked. What the hell is going on?
Are you reading smut?
No, we're doing a text adventure.
What the fuck is that?
It's a text adventure.
Huh. Sounds like smut to me.
I mean, we could do smut. The door hisses open. A voice, crackled and mechanical, speaks through the screens, littering the walls beyond. Apologies, damage, missing, com. You step out, hugging your body. The screens continue to flicker and buzz around you. Even as you stare at them, the charts don't mean anything to you. Hello? Anyone there? A shiver runs down your spine. First things first, I need clothes. We got our first choice over here. The room is filled with flickering screens. Behind you is the tube you emerged from, glittering with moisture. To your left, there are a few distinctive panels. In the distance, a circular tunnel leads out of the room. So we have three options. We can examine, we can search, or we can leave. I don't know the difference between examine and search, but... Except for Buggy votes for examine, alright. I will also vote for examine, but I can only vote once.
I mean, examine I think is more of like a perception thing. Search is like you search the room as in like just fucking start
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
look at it, yeah.
Hmm.
Start moving shit around.
Alright, we have basically no viewers in chats. This is not actually gonna work. That large tube I came out of seems interesting. What's with that console over there? One of these panels looks a little off. Never mind. And so we would vote again.
For what?
For the story. There's choices. You know, there's multiple choice. And I figured I'd like run a poll. But we don't have anyone in chat, so this isn't gonna work. I don't know. I think it could be fun, but I guess we'd have to find like the right type of story that appeals to people. Oh wow, it actually saves my progress. Damn. There's all kinds of stuff over here, but I guess it wouldn't work. I don't know. I was just thinking of like different ways of involving the viewers a bit more. I suppose I could play more games that have Twitch interaction, like Twitch integration. But there's actually not that many of them from the ones that I normally play. Actually, wait a minute. No, it looks like for a lot of games there is Twitch integration, but it's through mods and stuff. For example, Valheim. Oh, we can change the weather apparently. That's kind of fun. That's kind of interesting. But I guess we can hold off on it. Well, that was my idea. I don't know. I guess. Yeah, it doesn't really quite work if there's nobody in chat. It seems kind of like a dull, boring kind of an evening. I don't really have anything else planned, so I guess I'll just play video games, and if something comes up, then that'll be that. I will play video games. Can you do some uninformed NFL commentary on the Ravens-Bengals game last night? Sure, let's do that. Why not? You know me. I do love uninformed commentary.
They need to bring that to September because...
Okay, just a second here. All right, let me set this up. First of all, we take the captions off, then we take the volume down. Is that quiet enough? I'll make it a bit quiet, like that. That should be good, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the completely uninformed commentary on the game between the Ravens and the Bengals. We have a guy here wearing a helmet. He seems way too young to be here and a little bit confused, but I guess he's probably got a game plan. All right, they're running around. I'm not sure where the ball is. Oh, there we go. The guy is throwing the ball. The guy almost catches it, doesn't quite make it. Feels pretty upset about that. I gotta say, the Ravens, I guess, they both have B's in their jerseys. They have fantastic outfits, and that's a great catch right there, falling on the ground. His name is Joe Burr. Well, that's great. Oh, and the easy catch over there. And they're going to do a celebration, which I'm pretty sure, isn't that illegal? I was informed that doing excessive celebrations can result in a penalty or whatever, but I guess we'll see. Oh, well, it looks like we are introducing state-of-the-art technology to highlight specific players, even though they're not involved in the scrimmage. I don't know. That was weird. And concussion ball continues. All of these men most likely have some sort of concussion-related head trauma that will most likely result in domestic abuse in at least a third of those households. But, we don't talk about that, except we just did. Those guys seem pretty excited. They like bumping each other's heads here. He goes for the toss. No, he doesn't. He goes for a run instead. Oh, he gets tripped up. You gotta hate it, folks. That is how it is. And these guys continue shaking their heads. There's a kick. Pretty much the only time the word football actually applies to this game. And these guys are running for it. They're going to be met with opposition. Ooh, that's a... Ooh, that was... Didn't hit his head, hit his shoulder, but that's got to hurt. I know their shoulders are padded, but still. Okay, and that was a very foolish attempt to go right into the middle and, I guess, presumably through the entire defensive line there. Understandably, that breaks up the game. Okay, that guy's got a bit of he's got a sucker because he's a little real baby. All right, and this guy is going to wait an absurdly long time to toss the ball. What is he trying to do? He's trying to outrun everybody. What is he doing? Pass the ball, you moron, or don't, I guess. Oh, did he make it? Oh, just under the line, which I believe means that it's not going to count as a touchdown, but instead they're going to do the designation. I'm surprised they made it that far, to be honest with you. I thought for sure he was going to toss it. And here we go. Can he make it? The answer is yes. He just managed to toss into it. Though I gotta say, the opposing team didn't seem that enthusiastic about stopping him, but I don't know. Maybe they were just counting their battles. Is that? I think I know that guy. Anyway. All right, so the black and yellow guys are black and white guys are going to be very unenthusiastically kind of just toppling over. That guy's doing a little dance. Okay, state-of-the-art technology shows us which player to focus on, even though wasn't relevant. Okay, well, kind of relevant, I guess. All right, this guy has 2 suckers. Incredible. For his 2 mouths. Toss to the left. Ooh, not a bad dodge there. He's pushing the guy's face. I didn't even know that was legal, but there you go. And he's running for it, and he's going all the way. And now he's showboating just a little bit. Oh my goodness, a little showboater. 2 suckers. That's what they look like to me. I don't know. Anyway. That was a very simple run-on over here. Is it just me, or does everyone look kind of tired already? It really does feel that way. He's going to try to do it once again, but he's not going to get past it this time. He gets hugged from behind in a very loving fashion. Maybe they're having an affair. Who knows? Anything can happen in this game. All right, we are focusing on this player for whatever reason, even though that was highlighting 2 different players, and again, wasn't relevant. That was weird. But there's a pass, and there you go. You know, in rugby, they solved this problem by not allowing players to toss the ball forward, which I personally feel is a better design choice. But, you know, whatever. Is what it is. All right, we're at the touchdown marker over here for some reason. I thought that was resolved, but okay, fine, whatever. The purple guys... wait, what's happening? Did they made it? He made it, right? He just had to step over the line. Okay, cool. That was very strange. Wait, why are they back here again? Oh, it's a different part of the thing. Okay, gotcha. It's 28-28 with almost 2 minutes to the end there. Cute little toss, and there you have it. Simple, elegant. The Bengals do not seem to be all that enthusiastic about winning this game. They all seem rather defeated. Oh, they have glass visors now. Not glass, like clear plastic visors. I actually didn't know that. That's kind of cool. I actually didn't know that the helmets are different now. Was that exciting for you, AJ? Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Oh, left out at the very end? That was the end of the video. Sorry. Send me another video. Or don't, whatever. Bengal scored a late touchdown, 34-35. They could have kicked a point after the tie at 35-35, but they went for 2 points to try to win right there and failed. Well, there you go. Sometimes you take risks and they don't pay off. In the spirit of sports commentary, let us watch an even better game over here. This is Sepak Takraw, my apologies, which is a mostly Southeast Asian sport. That's all about, it's basically volleyball, but with kicks. I think I've demonstrated it, I've displayed it a couple times. Let's watch a game over here. All right, we're excited. This is Japan versus the Philippines. There we have it. Japan versus the Philippines. 3-on-3, as is usually played in Sepak Takraw. It's going to be incredible. Incredible gameplay over here. These guys are warming up. They're getting ready to play. This is the heat of the century. And there they are. And just like that, we can already see why this game is phenomenal. They're using their legs. They're not allowed to use any other part of their body, which results in them doing incredible feats of physical endurance here. Ooh! The Japanese teammate assumed that the ball would go out. Assumed incorrectly. Look at that. High kick into a pass, into a head bop, and they just like made a miscalculation on their front. The pass and the serve. Was that in? Was that in? That was in! Japan with the snipe on the edge there. Right on the border. Oh my goodness. The Philippines team reacting a little bit too slowly. High kick once again. Philippines trying to set it up. And there's the bicycle kick of the century. That's pretty much half the time. That's what they're doing in this sport. Once again, bicycle kick protected with the back of the Japanese player. The principle is pretty similar to volleyball in this regard, only of course with feet. So they do a lot more flippy tricks. All right. The serve, the high kick. I just have to imagine how long it takes them to stretch every day to be able to do those high kicks reliably. You gotta admit, that's pretty impressive. Ooh, the little bicycle kick blocked with the leg. And there it goes. Nicely done. It's 2-2. There's the serve, Philippines. Passing to Japan. Japan setting it up. I'm pretty sure they operate on the same rules that each teammate can only hit it once. So they can't keep doing it. Oh, Philippines. He tried to set it up, but just could not do it. But you know, they still got their high spirits. Up. Wait, no, they're celebrating. Wait, why are they celebrating? Oh, because it hit the Japanese. Oh, I see. So he hit the Japanese guy hit it last, and because it went out of bounds, it's their point. I see. All right then. We got a block here. All right, they're setting it up. Oh, that bicycle kick went way off. It was very impressive, but horribly inaccurate. He went for it, and it did not pay off in the slightest. Yeah. And the Japanese team taunting the Philippines team, as they often are apt to do. What the heck was that? Did it even go over the net? I don't think it did. Did it? Can I get the highlight on that? Yeah, can I, what happened there? Oh yeah, it went just right over the net. Wow. I believe we call that a snot shot. Nothing but net. The substitute Philippines player over there warming up. Oh no, that's a bad serve. I believe he gets a do-over, if I'm not mistaken. There we go, okay. They get a do-over. Alright, bicycle kick into a pickup here. Oh, it looks like he hit twice. I see, okay. Oppa! Just can't seem to get past that defensive line. Ooh! That was an elbow. I think that's fine. I don't know what the rules for engagement are on, do the elbows count as a acceptable way to defend? Philippines is up 6-5, so I'm guessing the answer is no. And the Japanese player went a little bit too far. I wish I knew their names, but you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. There's the serve, Philippines. Boom. Oh my goodness. Well, there you have it. So yeah, it's pretty much more of that. I guess it's kind of boring if you watch it on end, but I still think it's a phenomenal sport. I don't know, it fascinates me to no end that there's sports like that, you know? Sepak takraw, that's what it's called. Mostly played in the Asian countries, yeah. So I don't think we'll be seeing it as an Olympic sport anytime soon, just because of a rather low turnout, as is tradition. All right, well, seems like we don't have a lot going on at the moment. So I'm going to do the thing that I've been doing for the past however long. I'm playing Risk of Rain 2. I've been doing the Eclipse Gauntlet. So let's see here. Wait, what the hell? Wait, why can't I change the stuff? Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. There's got to be a way I can change it here. I'm live right now? No. Am I not? I am live. I'm pretty sure. My channel. I'm currently streaming. Sexual predation simulator. Hey! Hey! What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
But more importantly, how do I change this shit? Is it like this? No. Is it? Lol. I'm trying to find the settings of where I changed the game of the stream. But I can't find it. I guess I have to go... Huh, they changed the interface, so now I don't know how to do it on the phone. That kind of sucks. Alright, well, hold on a second, everybody. I have to do it manually here, which is not great. I think this is how I do it. I actually don't know. How do I do this? Ah, there we go. Broadcast options. Okay. So yeah, Risk of Rain 2 is a roguelike where you are a spaceman or a space person or a space thing. Sometimes you can be like a weird creature. Running around and killing aliens and shit on some foreign planet. And I've been running this, this Eclipse Gauntlet over here. Actually, hold on, let's get some music going as well. Wait, I usually have it off. There we go. It's gonna be interesting playing with music. But yeah, so there's a like final sort of you do a certain set of levels, and then you can fight the boss. And if you beat the boss, then you win. And the Eclipse Gauntlet has this running up to 8 times, each time with increased difficulty of the general run. I'll be playing as the engineer. You can do one for each of these characters, but I'm engineer main. I'm a filthy engineer. You know how it is. And I'll talk you through the process as we go along. So the main thing is that we will go through 7 worlds and 1 bonus world if we're lucky, at the end of which we will go to the moon and fight the main guy. The way that we try to sort of build ourselves up until that point is we kill monsters to save up money, which we use to open up chests, which look like that, like over there. That's a chest. I can open up, and it gives us some sort of a power-up that we can use. And power-ups are helpful because the stronger we are, the better chance we have of killing the guy. And there's a specific set of power-ups that I'm looking for early on, which, if I get them, will set me up for success moving forward. Behind me, you see all the different abilities, but they're not super relevant, so I'm not going to mention them. But I do get a special extra ability on my cube that I just picked up. In this case, it's a scanner that I can use to scan stuff. I don't like it, so I'm going to find a different one. Ooh, the big cannon. It's a pretty good early game utility skill. The Prion accumulator. It's basically like a huge bazooka. One shots a lot of stuff, but it takes a long time to recharge. Does a lot of damage to bosses. In the top right corner of the screen, you see that there is a timer. Right now it's set to easy. That's basically the timer that determines the increasing difficulty level of the game as it progresses. So I can stake around here as long as I want, but the game is incentivizing me not to do that and to try to clear it as soon as possible, because the quicker I clear the levels, the less difficult the whole game will become overall. So I am trying to move as quickly as I can, but I also need to collect money to open chests. So there's this interplay of like, how long do I want to stay and keep farming these monsters versus how quickly I want to get out of here to do the next thing. I will open up this box right here. And yeah, as an engineer, I can put down these lovely engineer turrets, which I have set up so they can move around. So they're like my little buddies. Other characters obviously have different kinds of abilities. They're usually a lot more direct. Engineer is just kind of filthy like that. It do be like that. Got some enemies up top. Hopefully my mines will get them. No. Not where I was going with that. I don't really need this flying turret, but I kind of want it because it'll make it easier for me to deal with the boss of this lane later. So yeah, every level we're going to be fighting a boss at the end of it. And they're usually pretty tough, so especially in the early game. Early games can really be made or broken depending on whether or not you get that boss. Also, one thing I love about this game is that when you get a power-up, any kind of like a passive or an active ability type thing, you can actually see it sort of on my character. So you see I have the cannon mounted on my shoulders, which is kind of fun. Small little cosmetic change, but I like it. We just need a bit more cash. One thing that I find, I mean, it makes sense, but one thing I find frustrating in the early game is that the enemies spawn so infrequently that I literally can't make the money. Like sometimes I'm just standing around waiting for new enemies to join up, to show up. Alright, I'm just gonna cannon you guys. Kaboom! Yeah, thankfully my prox mines do quite a bit of damage in the early game, so I can pretty much one-shot these guys as I toss my stuff around. The engineer is one of the slowest characters in the game, but they make up for it by making it so that usually he's constantly moving and just tossing prox mines around. So yeah, we're looking for a very specific set of healing skills. We need at least one healing skill and one like damage prevention skill, like a shield or something like that, which we're not finding at the moment, which is a bit sad. Yeah, this might just be a bad run overall. Bad setup, bad execution, just bad all around. Alright, there we found the spawner, which is where we're going to fight the boss. You have to fight the boss in order to be able to use the spawner to move to the next level, so either way you have to fight him. Otherwise you're just stuck here forever and never leave. Which, given the fact there's a limited number of potential, boons you can get, obviously isn't beneficial. Any money that you don't spend on items does get converted into experience points, which does increase your level, but it's very marginal, especially at the beginning. It's barely anything. Alright, we activate the spawner and we fight the boss, who is Stone Titan, my personal favorite. This guy's very easy. I'm just gonna blast him, there we go. Okay, we have a jump skill, which is cool. This forward jump is nice, but it's not what we're looking for. So hopefully in the next level we will find everything we're looking for. We're looking for any kind of shield, and at least one kind of heal skill. But yeah, now we basically just wait. Wait for the spawner to charge up. The boss fights are normally supposed to take longer, but yeah. Once the thing charges up to 100%, we have to make sure the boss is dead, and then we can get out. Alright, spawner's done. Get out of here. Now in the abandoned aqueduct. Yes, origin of tar. Okay. There's only one. So we could maybe get everything we need over here. That depends on the location of the secret portal. So there could be trouble. If he hits me too many times, I might not be able to break it. Put up a shield. There we go. Got it. And my turret's got the other guy. Excellent. We have a bit of money to work with. That's not gonna work. That's a temporary health boost. It's not bueno. But we'll take it just to be a bit more survivable. Oh shit, we just used it. Oops. Yeah, so the elixir is a one-time healing thing. Once you drink it, it's gone. Oh, we got a free box over here. Free item. Ah, shipping is fun. Not ideal. Again, not what we're looking for. Nothing there. Alright, here's our heal skill. Oh, ooh, the shield. Okay, nice. Okay, we have the damage prevention skill, the obvious shaped opal. This will come in handy later. I'll explain why a little bit later as well. Once it becomes relevant. But it's good that we have that shield. It's not the best, but it'll do. I've been able to make it work. Now we can try to gather as much as we can. Yeah, the main gun of the engineer is very unwieldy. I've learned to use it eventually, but I'm not a fan of it at all. But I guess that makes sense, because like if your main damage dealing is for your turrets, this thing is just supposed to be the finisher. So yeah, now we're just going to wait for more enemies to show up for us to farm them, because we have a bunch of boxes we want to open, but no money to open them with. Powerful. Boy, I sure wish some enemies would show up. I forget how nice the soundtrack is for this game, actually. Good musical score. Nice, we got some elites here. That's good. Elites drop way more cash. Coco Against says, hello, how do you feel about the fact that Trump won the election? I hate it. I think Trump is the devil. I think he's just a horrible, horrible person, and I hate that the American political system has gotten to the point where he even wins the popular vote. It shows, it demonstrates a horrible dysfunction in the American, not just the political system, but just like society in general. Like, the culture is fucked, you know? Like, the people who voted for Trump, I'm going to very quickly learn firsthand why it was a bad idea to vote for him, like, except they're not going to feel that way because they're going to be lied to. Like, he's going to enact a bunch of policies that will hurt them, and they will be conditioned to blame literally anyone else. And it's just incredibly sad. Watching the American people vote for Trump is like watching a girl in a incredibly abusive relationship continue to go back to her abusive boyfriend, even though, like, he's obviously no good for her, you know? Like, I get there could be, you know, psychological reasons. I understand that. It's irrational. But, you know, it just breaks your heart, you know? I feel that if the Democrats wanted to win, you should have gone against Trump with a much more electable candidate. Yeah, I do agree on that. Well, there's a number of factors that we can blame for this. The general consensus from the people that I watch is that the big issue is that people are hurting. You know, like the system as it currently is not serving most people. That's how it is. Americans are not having a good time right now. They're overworked, underpaid, get basically no benefits, and feel like they have no agency or control over their lives. Trump and the Republicans have promised change, convincingly. It's really bad change and change in the wrong direction, but it's change. The Democrats have consistently been the party of keeping everything the same, which resonates with no one, and that's been their main issue. They have proposed a policy of keep everything just the way it is, and the reason they do that, of course, is because they're also beholden to corporate interests. Both parties are beholden to corporate interests. One party is just really good at convincing their voter base that they're going to do something about it. They're not going to do shit. In fact, they're going to make things a whole lot worse. The Democrats at least would, like, keep things more or less the same, even though that's not that great. Yeah. But people want change, and, well, they're going to get it, but in the absolute wrong direction. Also, one of the reasons I see consistently is anti-incumbency around the world due to the inflation post-COVID. Is Latvia voting against incumbents due to inflation as well? Actually, I don't know. I actually have no idea how the state of Latvian politics. I couldn't even tell you. I've only literally a couple of days ago, a friend of mine, Old World Slayer actually, I was over at his place, we were playing some board games, and he actually described to me the current political system and, like, the current political situation in Latvia. Just like in a lot of other European nations, we have a super fascist party that thankfully isn't necessarily in power. We have sort of a half parliamentary system, kind of similar to the UK and I guess like Norway and stuff. But yeah, so we have like a super fascist party. We have a center-right pro-Russia party, basically. We have a progressive party, but they're of course, you know, in the major minority. And we have something resembling the Democrats as well, but they're not very effective. You can't vote in Latvia due to being Belarusian? Yeah. I'm a permanent resident, but I'm not a citizen, so I don't get a vote. Yeah. If I did get a vote, I would probably be a lot more interested, to be honest with you. And as we all know, elections in Belarus are an absolute joke. So, you know. because there's only ever one candidate. There's only ever... Yeah. Alexander Lukashenko has been president of Belarus for as long as I've been alive. And there have been no other candidates. The one time that they... Sorry, what? Oh no, they want to. They want to. But the party just basically won't let them. Or will, you know, quote unquote, get rid of them if they get too uppity. The one time they did try to actually offer other candidates in an election, I think it was like in 2016 or something, or like somewhere around that time. Oh no, it couldn't have been an even number. Oh yeah, it could have. There were like 12 candidates. They did a debate. Lukashenko didn't show up. Still got 98% of the vote. So like, yeah, if they're not tipping the scales, they're doing something funny. And the thing is, Lukashenko has been sent to the Hague for crimes against his people like 4 or 5 times. Like, it's not a good regime. They're not, you know. I don't know the state of it today, but I'm guessing it's not good because they're entirely towing the Russian party's line of like Ukraine sucks, yada yada. So I'm guessing things are not all that much better over there. And I'm also assuming that like if Alexander Lukashenko dies, they're just gonna replace him with someone else who has the same, more or less, you know. They probably have someone lined up for the same interests. So I have never once in my entire life had the opportunity to vote meaningfully. I feel like you signed up to run against that guy. You're signing up your own death warrant? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. I don't know the specifics, but yeah. Okay, so the thing that I'm about to activate here, this is a secret portal activator. What this means is that when we clear this level, we will have the opportunity to go to a secret portal that has access to like a secret level we can do to gain a whole bunch more power-ups and stuff. Now, normally, we can just do it right away, no matter what kind of setup we have. But in this particular version of the game, fall damage kills us, and we need to jump down a very long-ass, deep-ass pit to get to the secret level, which is why we need a damage prevention skill to survive the fall damage that we'll be taking going down there. There's a couple of specific skills we can pick up to do this, but if we don't pick them up in this level, we can't really go there and do the thing, so... That's basically worth a reset. So that's why I'm going to try to open up as many boxes as I can to maximize the chance of at least getting one of those skills. Some sort of a shield, or... I can also get a Hoopoe feather? Nope, not a feather, damn. If I get a feather, then I'll be set. But yeah, so Trump is no bueno. Like in most cases, I suspect that... but actually, one thing, AJ, maybe you can kind of weigh in on this. Early on in the election, it got leaked that the Republicans were going to try Project 2025, and like the actual specifics of it were also leaked. And when that happened, and people realized that it was like wildly unpopular, Trump and everybody else tried to distance themselves from it, being like, I've never heard of it, I've never seen it, yada yada. Which implies that. Like, so the question is, now that they have won, will they still go with the Project 2025 stuff, given that it was wildly unpopular? Because on the one hand, it feels like they shouldn't, because that'll once again be wildly unpopular. On the other hand, some of the stuff in that plan is like explicitly designed to make it easier for them to basically circumvent democracy. So maybe if they do it, it won't matter if it's unpopular, you know? Anytime something damaging comes out against Trump, he basically feigns that I've never heard of him, nothing to do with the guy. Project 2025? I've never heard of this guy. Who is this guy? Oh. The day after he won, he's already championing Project 2025. Oh, okay, so they're gonna do it. Okay, well then, there's a pretty good chance that democracy will just not exist in the U.S. There might not even be an election 4 years from now. Or if there will be, then it'll be a complete sham. Well, damn, dude. I gotta say, sucks to be an American right now. I mean, he's a lame duck president, at least. What does that mean? He can't run again. Yeah, but if Project, well, here's the thing: if Project 2025, if they enact all the stuff they want to do, there might be a way for them to be able to do it. There might be a way for them to ensure him a third term. Constitutionally not allowed to say more than 2 terms. I understand that, but they have already demonstrated that they don't give a shit about the Constitution. So, you know, once they pack the Supreme Court with enough judges, I'm pretty sure the Supreme Court can like pull out some sort of a ruling at the last second. Like, oh well, under certain special circumstances, which these definitely are, he should be allowed a third term. Why not? A better 4th term. Constitutional amendment requires 3/4 of the states to agree to it. Not going to happen. All right. Unless, of course, the Supreme Court changes those rules as well. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Maybe I'm over exaggerating a bit, but even if. In all honesty, actually, now that I think about it, that's probably akin to the Republicans' benefits. It's been like an open secret that the Republicans actually really hate Trump, generally. They just need him because he's the only one who can pull their voter base together. They really want someone like J.D. Vance, who is, you know, controllable and aligns with their party interests. So maybe it's actually better for them that Trump can't run anymore, so they'll set everything up the way they want to, and then when the next Republican gets voted in, then, yeah. He's already tired. Either Strokes out or J.D. Vance might replace him via 25th Amendment. Yeah. So I think they actually would prefer that, because J.D. Vance is more their guy, you know? He is the Project 2025 guy. He's like the main, you know, the main boy fascism. So it's actually, yeah, maybe to their benefit that, like, Trump can't run again, so they can, like, put one of their guys in once being popular won't matter so much. The sooner JD does that, the more time he hypothetically gets, since it doesn't count as his first term being elected. Right. So yeah, they could do like a 2.5 term type of thing, yeah. Alright, looks like we did not get lucky here. Oh, wait. We can pull one more thing. One more heal bot. Excellent. So yeah, things are gonna get bad, but maybe not as bad as well, again, yeah, it's like what they intend to do versus what they'll actually do. The one that I'm really upset about is the Chevron thing. Like, that's gonna, like, yeah, like I said in the previous stream, get ready for all of your food and water, all of your, like, everything to be just of incredibly worse quality. Because experts who actually know the science can no longer dictate to corporations whether or not they should put fucking, you know, arsenic or whatever. Now, unqualified judges can make that ruling, and those guys can be paid off, so, whee! Expertise, schmexpertise. Yeah, fucking, who gives a fuck? So lame duck president means he doesn't give a fuck, he's not running nothing. Ah, I see. However, the more extreme he is from 2025 to 2026, the more of a midterm congressional backlash there will be during the November 2026 midterm elections. Right. Somehow I don't think he cares all that much. And again, you can do a lot in a year. You can definitely, like, you know, rewrite the rules to make it easier for them to retain power, even under those circumstances. But again, maybe that's just me kind of, you know, doomering a little bit. But the Chevron thing, I think, is just an absolute travesty. Just an absolute fucking joke. A 2026 Senate election map is like 20 R seats and 13 D seats, so the map already leans toward them losing the Senate in 2 years, and then Trump can't get anything done in 2027, 2028. God willing. Yeah. The thing is also, like, the unfortunate other thing is that, like, even if Trump does nothing, like, isn't nearly as effective as, like, you know, we're afraid he might be during his term, him getting elected already sets a horrible precedent for the state of politics in the United States. Like, unless something happens to drastically change people's opinion, it seems like like both the Republicans and the Democrats will to take away the wrong lesson, which is that the U.S. wants to be racist, bigoted, and backwards in every other way. Not all doom and gloom, but maybe 2 years of pain and then 2 years of status quo. Yeah, but the status quo will get worse. That's the issue, right? Like, yeah, okay, things don't get worse after 2 years, but in those 2 years, they'll get worse than they already are now. And that's already a no bueno. We're already seeing attitudes of anti-intellectualism, anti-empathy, anti-progress, like, and that's going to be like the state moving forward, you know. Old World Slayer and I were actually talking about this yesterday, and we both agree that we don't know if it's like maybe like if it's the real pivoting point, but like it definitely feels like things would have gotten a whole lot better if Al Gore had won back in the year 2000. I feel like had that happened, like that's the turning point. I feel like, you know, Hillary winning in 2016 wouldn't have been all that impactful. But Al Gore winning in 2000, I feel like that could have really steered the course of events for the better. I feel like under Al Gore, the United States would definitely be a much more environmentally friendly nation. And who knows, it might even might have even been the leader of renewable energy, and therefore being like the leader of the technology of the future, instead of being stuck in fucking frack coal oil land. And I almost guarantee that an Al Gore presidency would have handled 9/11 very, very differently. Not used it as an excuse to fucking go after Saddam Hussein. The states Kamala didn't campaign in, there was a 4% shift towards the right, and the ones where she wasn't doing ground game at all, the ones that she did, there was a 2% shift. So the communications and ground game worked, but the anti-incumbency inflation was just a 4% insurmountable wall. Damn. Yep. I wish Al Gore was president. That's the one I wish. Yeah, he's a boring fuck, but, you know, at least he had the right ideas about stuff. Al Gore was the first one I voted for. I lived in Tennessee at the time. Gore was from Tennessee. And he lost his home state? Oh, man. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, that can't feel good, you know? That can't feel good. Well, you know, we're all trying out here. Oh, Pavla's back. I thought he forgot about us. No. I started streaming again, Reverse. Nice to see you. We started again this Monday. Alright, I have a client meeting. Be back? Alright, take care. Yeah. Damn. Looks like we might have a trouble here. But yeah, how are you doing, Reverse? Hopefully feeling good, feeling great? We're just having a Chillerino stream today. I was trying to do a thing, but we don't have enough viewers to get it going. By the way, Reverse, you'll be happy to know that I am currently working on the next episode of Name That List. I have another like question format that I want to try, and so I'm just kind of like workshopping it at the moment. But hopefully in the next couple of weeks, we'll be able to do one more Name That List episode. I don't think I can commit myself to one episode per month like before, not just yet. But we can sort of ramp it up to there. Like we can try to work it out as we go along. And I'll try to announce it probably on the Discord server or somewhere else, so that you can be aware when it's happening. even though you don't actually play Name That List, you only harass me about running it. But yeah, I've also been focusing a bit more on editing existing videos just to catch up in the backlog. And yeah, it's been going slowly but surely. I've got one episode complete, I just need to make a thumbnail for it, and I've been working on the next one. I feel like the next episode is like after episode 11, things should be a lot easier to edit because I don't think I'll be using the timer anymore, and that was like the main crux of it. That was like, you know, doing the timing stuff. That was a bit annoying. So it should make it easier to handle. One monster remaining. Where's the monster? I am the monster. I'm guessing he's down there. No. Where's the monster? Monster is that one? No, where is it? Careful. Ah. Alright, so now that we've killed all the purple dudes, this spot is now open, which means we can activate the portal now, but I'm going to try to collect some monies and open some more boxes. I'm looking for one specific skill. I basically need a feather, otherwise I can't do what I should be doing. Either that or a shield of some kind, which these special chests can actually provide me potentially. These purple things over there, they take half my life, but in exchange for a special skill, a purple skill, that converts one of my existing skills into like a different version of it. And one of the ones that I really want to get is the this one. Nice. Block the next source of damage. So this just creates a shield for me. That will now make it so when I take fall damage here, it won't kill me. So now I can just drop down, and I should not die. There we go. Nice. This will also make it easy for me to go to the next place, so good all around. Sadly, we don't have a heal skill. Oh, but we have a heal bot, though. Alright. Not ideal, but we can make it work. At least we're getting lots of dosh. Nice. We have a double shield, which means it's going to last a bit longer. Alright, I think we're ready to fight the boss. Let's go. Oh, we are just melting through them. Oh my god. Except my turrets are dead, unfortunately. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. Alright, the boss is gone. Both my turrets are gone, sadly. I'll try not to let that get to me. Dodge the see it shooting with weird bowling balls of death. Nice. Oh, and we got the their special boss skill. Siphon health from nearby enemies while in combat. Which will make it even more survivable. Excellent. Okay, we're in very good shape. We have 4 of the shields, I just realized. So our shield's going to recharge very frequently. Very nice. Loves it. Fucking loves it, mate. Should I be on the left side, maybe?
No, you're supposed to be on the right.
Okay.
Wait, no, what did I do?
I think it makes sense, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because the right side covers my skills and the timers for them, which is not super relevant. The left side covers my health, which is more relevant.
Slay.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Woo!
Alright, so we gotta go down there, which now that we are not gonna suffer fall damage means we're fine.
Yeah. Totally.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
Insightful commentary from my girlfriend as always. Gray Eminence says, is she your girlfriend? Yes, totally, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not paying a girl to say random things in the background. Yeah, we've been living together for 9 months now. Why are you sad about that? What?
No. I'm just like thinking, has it been 9 months or more now at this point?
Maybe it has been more?
Remind me again, when the fuck did we start?
March 8th.
2024 AM?
Oh, thank God. Says Gray Eminence.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Mhm. Right, so because we don't have a heal skill, basically
Oh shit, it is actually exactly 9 months.
exactly 9 months to the day? Damn.
Yep. November 8th.
Perfect math. So yeah, so because we don't have a heal skill, we're just gonna have to sit here and wait for my health to go up the slow, shitty way. So,
Yeah.
what's up, guys?
The ceiling.
That joke gets funnier every time you say it, and is not super annoying or anything.
Yay! I'm glad.
Woo! Incredible.
Why are you bald?
Okay, I think the Poppich fucks have a new meme, but I don't get it. 18 years ago, and then there's a wrench. It's so funny looking at the like deep memes of other cultures that you have no idea or any context for. There's like 3 different layers of abstraction that are completely gone. I'm just like, I have no idea what this is, so fuck Poppich. No, he's fine, sure, whatever.
Is he still even a thing?
Yeah, he's still streaming, or at the very least, his fans are still incessantly spamming my chat over here.
Creating new memes.
That's the thing. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no clue what even the... Yeah. Or is it just a wrench? I'm not... No, it's the thing, yeah. Anyway. How you doing, Gray? Feeling good, feeling great? We just have a very casual, chatty type of stream today. Like, nothing crazy. What's up?
The ceiling?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm just bored.
You just bored?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I might finish this. Doesn't seem like we're going anywhere, so I think maybe I'll wrap it up after this game. And then we can hang out. Is that okay? You want to come in?
I want to come in, but I'm also very drunk. Hello.
Oh, I see. Drunk girlfriend.
Drunk girlfriend is here in the chat.
Yeah. She will not reveal her face because she doesn't have makeup on.
I don't have makeup and I also didn't do my hair or nothing, so you're not gonna see shit. You're just gonna see my pretty nails.
Yes, check out her pretty nails. This should be... Oh. Accidentally saw your face.
Whatever, it's fine.
Nike Pro. Yeah, it's a new outfit she got, yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, so this is like a bodysuit and stuff like that. It has like little cute straps and stuff, and it's like very
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm telling-
Increasing my viewership? Yeah.
Exactly. So this is like a cute little bodysuit. I love it. It has cute little like flares underneath. And then this is a cute little zipper, and I really like it because it's very cunty.
It is, yeah. It is so cunty.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Mm.
Ooh. Yeah. What's up, bald man?
The ceiling. Ha!
Okay.
Got him!
Okay. Do you want perhaps an alcoholic beverage?
Oh no, I think I'll have a drink later. I mean, yes, nothing would make me happier than to get a drink from you. Oh wow, I love making my own choices in life.
Slay.
All right, we're ready to rock. Alright, so the first couple of levels. So what's happening here is we're in like the secret place where we have to stay on these objectives, and I have to do 9 of them. So you see in the top right, you see there's 0 out of 9. I have to complete 9 of these and just stay in the zone to charge up the thingy-majiggy. Outside of this zone, the air is bad and it will kill me gradually. So the reason that I wanted to have full health going in is because I'm going to need that health to be able to find the next beacon, essentially. If I don't find it like before my health runs out, I just lose the game. But we do this because this place isn't tracking our progress upstairs. You see the timer is fixed right now, which means we're just getting a bunch of free items. Well, I mean, they're not free, but it's like we're gonna get a lot more power-ups than we normally would at this level, at stage 3, if that makes sense. Yeah, let's do this one. This one increases my crit chance. And I think we're gonna go straight for the thing for now. We can gather up all the monies and then open up the boxes that we haven't opened yet. And get all this stuff. But at each subsequent wave, the monsters are gonna get tougher. There's gonna be more of them, and they're gonna get extra power-ups themselves. So now we have the exploding thing, which I'm not a fan of, but what are you gonna do? Tossing stuff out here in case an enemy shows up. Yeah, so far it seemed pretty good. We got quite a few nice ones in the previous stage. No, I didn't. No. I did not cover our birthday. Well, we can talk about it if you want. Well, Sufferbuggy apparently has never really had a proper birthday. And I thought that was incredibly sad, and so I wanted to do like a proper birthday for her. We were scrambling to try to figure out a gift. I had some ideas, but Sufferbuggy also doesn't like surprises, so she insisted on us discussing it. And at the end, we basically decided to go shopping. So it's not that we got one gift, it's like we got several. For example, the cunty outfit you saw there was one of the gifts that we got, which she's very happy about. We also got some makeup stuff, and oh yeah, hair stuff, yeah. And we got some fun candies. Oh, and we also got a box of
Fucking American mac and cheese.
mac and cheese. But I added way too much cheese to it in an effort to thicken the sauce. That was on me. I added too much cheese.
I thought it was like simply because of the.
No. What happened was I put everything into the pot, and like the milk, the butter, and the cheese powder. But it wasn't thickening. So I thought maybe like the proportions were off, or I was trying to thicken it. Turns out it's just that the flame went off. So I added a whole bunch of cheese, then added the flame, and then it just over thickened, and yeah. I should have just trusted the process. Anyway, I have to wait again. Sorry, guys. Normally I'd have a heal skill to, speed up the process.
How dare you?
Yeah, didn't get lucky. But, sometimes, as they say, fortune favors the prepared. Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Yes. But yeah, so we went shopping, and then after that, we went to the apartment of Old World Slayer, who is also a frequent viewer / fan of the stream, and we played board games.
Yeah, it was so much fun. Actually, I actually really enjoyed the drinking game.
Yeah.
I actually really did. It was very fun.
The first game we played was a game called Heroes of Barcadia, which I can show you some. Oops, hold on a second. Let me.
So Heroes of Barcadia is a drinking board game. So yeah, here's what it looks like. So the idea here is that each of you choose one of these characters, and the cup represents your character. You fill it up with alcohol, and you fight monsters in the dungeon. Every time you are dealt damage by the monster, you drink that much equivalent HP from your cup. So you start with 60 HP, and if you, like, for example, you're dealt 10 damage, you have to drink 10 HP's worth from the cup. So there you have it.
We should get that game.
No, why not just play his version?
I mean, true.
Like, are we gonna, like, do you want to play a 2-player that often?
No.
No, yeah, exactly. And yeah, it's actually a pretty fun game. I still feel like its rules are a little bit weird in some places, but it's fine, whatever. It's cool.
I don't know. I didn't take the game way too seriously, so like it was good enough for me.
Yeah. Grey Eminence, thanks for the follow, by the way. What are your thoughts about the U.S. election results? I think it's horrible. I think it's really, really bad. Trump is a really, really horrible person, and the Republicans are really horrible. And the fact that they have duped the American people into voting against their own interests is sad and very bad. And things are going to get a whole lot worse, not just for American citizens, but for literally everyone else around the world. Because the emboldening of fascism in the United States is going to embolden fascism everywhere else. Which is not great. Because I don't know about you, but I'm not a big fan of fascism.
I love fascism.
Hmm.
Jokes, by the way.
How many inside jokes do you guys have? Now these guys are saying Nike Pro. Is that like also a Poppage meme? You have so many memes, man. So many levels of abstraction. It's funny. It's funny. Numeracia says he'll make America great again. Please tell me you're joking. Please tell me you're goddamn joking. And I have to ask Numeracia, when was America great? Like, you say great again. When was it great? Which specific time period was it great? Because I can almost guarantee you, any time period you will tell me, I will be able to find so many things wrong with that time period. When was it great? If America would become great, then Russia would be miserable? Was in the Industrial Revolution maybe the 80th? You mean, sorry, the 80th what? You mean like the 1880s? 1880s. Okay, sure, we can track that down. Did you know that the majority of the American railroad, on which the United States has relied consistently for hundreds of years, was built almost entirely by nearly unpaid Chinese laborers who were very poorly mistreated and tortured, and didn't get the proper compensation. Probably all died on the fucking rail lines, etc. So it wasn't really great for them. Sure, yeah, fine.
Sprite?
Yeah.
Nothing else?
No, I'm good.
Sour cream.
You're right, but now their descendants are flourishing. No, they're actually not. If you're looking at, if you are pointing to the Chinese Americans and the Asian Americans that are doing disproportionately well in businesses and stuff, those are actually the children of wealthy Chinese and Asian immigrants who had the money to move over and put their kids into expensive colleges. The actual descendants of the railroad workers probably are just as shafted as everyone else. Two different groups, not even relevant. But let's go further. Yes, I think it was by that time, by the 1880s. Actually, when was the Civil War? I forget. Hold on. When was the American Civil War?
Do you even want the double cheeseburger meal, or do you want something else?
No, it's fine. I'll take the double cheese. Yeah. American Civil War began 1860, 1865. Okay, so the war had, like, in the 1880s, the war had just ended. What? Water. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. So the war had just ended, and so black people, African Americans and whatnot, yeah, okay, they might have just gotten free, but they will be treated like second-class citizens for at least another 150 years before anyone does something about it. Actually, about like 200 years, honestly. And by second-class citizens, I mean heavily discriminated against, hated, not given economic attainment opportunities, denied all kinds of basic care benefits that will be, given exclusively to white people. So it wasn't great for them, and I would argue still isn't. Not to mention, of course, that because Reconstruction was a horribly failed and underdone project, basically what happened was all those racists who used to own slaves and own plantations didn't get arrested, didn't get court-martialed, didn't get punished at all for their horrible, horrible crime of literally owning other human beings, but instead were just allowed to keep all their wealth. And yeah, just carried on as if nothing happened. Now all their overt racism has gone underground, and they've also started funding public campaigns. What was the women? What was it? There was like a group. What was it called? Hold on, I'll show you. After Civil War, women group, white supremacy. What was the? There we go. Yeah, so they would instead fund these kinds of groups like the United Daughters of the Confederacy, which is basically a hate movement that basically like collated all the racists together and just put them underground and like had them organizing all kinds of different initiatives to upend the American political system to bring back racism, essentially. So that's fun. I think America was great when provide to the world internet, mass car production, powerful business, and a lot of other great things. Sorry for my bad English. Okay, so I understand. So here's the thing. You are correct that those things are beneficial, and you are correct that largely United States manufacturing and tech sectors did contribute all those things. But you're conflating two different things right now. You're basically implying that the racism and the bigotry and the sexism and the economic inequality is necessary for those good things. Like, if the Americans wouldn't have built that stuff, someone else would have. And even if like only Americans could like uniquely come up with this stuff, they could still be treated better, and they won't be. All right, like, okay, but if you compare the standards of living common CPR and common as Asian descendant citizen, America has been indicators, so there is nothing to complain about. It must be so comforting for you to be not affected by these things at all. Like, I'm telling you right now, people are suffering, and you're just being like, nuh-uh. No, they're not. No, they're actually doing fine. It must be so comforting to be able to just dismiss the suffering of millions of people so easily. And that's ultimately what the problem is, right? The ultimate issue is that like this like political ideology is the ideology of the asshole, the person who has zero empathy. Like, there are people who are currently suffering and will be suffering more. Women who are not going to get the rights to their own body and reproductive care. LGBTQ2, queer people who are going to be ostracized and maybe fearing for their own safety. Children gunned down in their own schools because gun laws are so lax that any nut job can basically just get a gun and shoot up fucking schools, and the cops basically do nothing about it. There are so many people who will be suffering. But no. Their standard of living is higher because iPhones. Yeah. So forget about it. The fuck are you guys talking about? They a little bit lose control. No, again, yeah, exactly, yeah. What is this game about? This is a roguelike where I'm a spaceman shooting aliens and stuff. All right, let's see if I can get this. Can I get it? Yeah, I can get it. All right, cool. Yeah. They a little lose control. I don't know who you mean by they. But anyway, the point is this. fundamentally, like this, I genuinely believe this, that before a person subscribes to a political ideology, it's motivated by their emotions and their sort of worldview. And the Republicans have presented a political ideology of hatred, of bigotry, and of lack of empathy. And it's no surprise that the people most, represented by that ideology are themselves assholes and bigots and rapists and all other kinds of bad folks. Like it's no surprise that the ideology like basically tries to come up with excuses for why you shouldn't care about the suffering of other people. You know, oh no, they're fine. Don't worry about them. They're happy. Nothing's wrong. Yeah. Actually, it's okay for us to hate on black people because they're inferior anyway. Blah blah blah. So like it's so self-evident. So if you support these ideologies, I just have to assume that you lack empathy. And I mean that might sound like an admonishment, and like I know I'm not going to change your mind anyway, so I don't really give a shit. But I would strongly suggest you re-examine your beliefs. So most of 0.5% of U.S. voted for Republicans. That means they are fascist persons. Fascist sympathizers, yeah. That sounds very like I know you hear the word fascist and immediately you're thinking of like German goose stepping and like Sieg Heiling and stuff like that. I know that's what you think. It turns out that actually fascism is a lot more nuanced, right? It's not a binary. There's degrees. There's certain beliefs that you can have that are fascist leaning. Yes. Like I know, and that's like the lie. That's one of the reasons why it's been so pervasive is that everyone's convinced themselves they can't be fascist because they're not German and they're not goose stepping. Turns out, fascism can have many different forms. It's a multifaceted type of thing. On top of that as well, first of all, a lot of those people have been lied to, so I don't blame them for operating with bad information. Secondly, a lot of those people, like you, assume that because you're not like Sieg Heiling and tattooing swastikas on your forehead, you can't possibly hold fascist beliefs. I hate to tell you this, you can. In fact, it's possible that maybe at some point in the past I have held fascist beliefs. We all can. There's nothing magical about fascism that like makes it impossible for anyone to adopt those ideologies. And it's a gradual thing as well. Like when I say fascist, it's not like you're normal and then boom, it goes over. It's a gradual process, Like first you might think that different races are fundamentally different and something, they have like innate differences and yada yada. Then you might think, oh, well that might mean that certain races are better at building civilizations than others. And then you might look at like, the crime statistics, the black people in the U.S. Disproportionately commit more crime than other races. You might think, oh, well there must be something wrong with them fundamentally, and there you go. And all of a sudden, you're burning crosses and and sympathizing. But that's it's a gradual type thing. But it's still fascist, fundamentally. So yeah. Anyway, you need to make a choice? I don't know what you mean by that. This reminds me of Metroid Prime 2, when you warp from the Dark Planet, you're losing HP to the atmosphere unless you run little safe bubbles. Oh yeah? Well, emergent gameplay. Ooh. This one's really good. The blast one is really good. Oh yeah, right. Full health immunity. Well, that's fine. It's fine. Okay. I need to figure out where the next warp is. I don't have a lot of health, but I think I should be okay. These warp points are always in the same 9 spots, which I remember. Yeah. So we got lucky in this one. I think I should be able to make it. Damn it! I broke my watch. Damn. That sucks. Alright, we have to wait here for me to re-heal. Anyway. It's such a shame. I don't mind having very few viewers. I just hate the fact that the few viewers I do have are all you guys who think it's okay, like, who are so on the far right. And it seems like nothing I say seems to convince you otherwise. That really upsets me. It really, really does. I mean, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's time to keep an open mind about these things. I don't know. Yeah. Same thing too. You'd have to sit in the safe bubbles of your HP to slowly regen. Yeah. Well, this time we got one of the slugs, which as you can see is healing my HP a bit faster, so we don't have to wait as long. And thank fuck for that. But yeah, I like Risk of Rain 2. It's a fun game. It's one of those like games that like, it's really good for me to play while I have like a second video playing in the background, you know? So you're from a former Soviet republic, and where are you at now? I live in Latvia. I was born in Belarus, and I live in Latvia. So I've moved from one formerly Soviet republic to another formerly Soviet republic, yeah.
Yay!
Woo!
Yippee!
Yippee! Thankfully, Mary Jane says, show the buffers? I don't know what that means. Also, I don't understand why that's been... I don't know why that's been, like, blocked. Sorry, what are the buffers? Is that also a meme? Or, like, is there something that I should be showing you here? I don't know. Boofers? I don't know, man. Thankfully, we can take our time here. Say some words. Oh, say something in Russian. Пошел нахуй. There we go. Classic. Yeah. I suppose buffers mean boobs? Oh, you think so? Oh, okay. I can show my titties, I guess. I don't know. Is Russian slang? Okay, gotcha. I can show my titties on stream, I guess, if you really... Listen, yeah, I'm flattered. I'm glad you think I'm sexy.
You're sexy.
I don't know if TOS is going to approve of me showing my titties all of a sudden. I don't know.
What about mine?
Even less so. Okay, now we're in trouble, guys, because I have very little health and I need to get to the next place, but it's up there. Can I make it is the question. I don't have a jump skill, so that might be a little bit tough, but I'm going to try my best. Here we go. Hoop, hoop, hoop. Here we go. We got a little speed boost. Awesome. Oh! Woo! Close. Alright, let's heal up. Sam пошел. Incredible. Amazing. Say my name? Sorry, Goldnex, you're not cool enough. Goldnex, I will never say your name. Never. Goldnex, I will never say the word Goldnex on stream. As long as I live for the rest of my life, you can I vow from this day forward to never say Goldnex on my stream. It will never happen. You ever played Project Zomboid? No, I'm not familiar with that one. I think I've heard of Project Zomboid. I tend to stay away from any zombie-related stuff. I find zombies to be very, very boring as a literary device. Project Zomboid. Oh, this looks really boring. I am so sorry. If you enjoy it, that's fine. I don't like zombies. I find that like as a literary device, zombies are just very, very boring. And usually good zombie stuff will use zombies as a metaphor for something else, to which I always say, like, well, why not just talk about the thing? You know, like, oh, zombies are a metaphor for communism, or they're a metaphor for capitalism, or they're, plot device used to talk about the difficult choices people make in tough times. Okay, well, then why have the zombies at all? You know, like, fuck. They're so boring. Have you played Dota? Yes, actually I have. I have played Dota on stream a little while ago, and I did not like it. Yeah, I thought it was boring as hell, and I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah, zombies are very banal. Yeah. Like, it's a matter of preference. I'm sure there's a way, like, I've seen a couple of, like, movies and TV shows that use zombies in a way that I find interesting. One movie that I really like is called Warm Bodies. It is a romantic, dark comedy set in a dystopian post-apocalyptic world where there are zombies. But the zombies are like a metaphor for just like disgruntled people. They're not like, no, yeah, you get what I'm saying. There are ways to make zombies fun, but I just feel like you have to add stuff to the stereotype to make them interesting. Unlike, for example, with vampires and werewolves. Because like vampires and werewolves are cool on their own. You don't need to add extra stuff to them to make them cool, you know? Ooh, nice. We got the heal skill. Awesome. Heal on use. Excellent. I will miss the zapper, but the healer is good. Although I prefer to get the elephant. The green elephant. That shields me. Like, for example, I tried to watch The Walking Dead, and I was so bored, man. That first episode was a tough one to get through. Maybe that's just because it's the first episode, but I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a try at some point in the future when I get super bored, but everyone has their own preferences. I'm more of like a, time travel kind of guy, you know? Sittler says, Ahmed, Ahmedek doganiają, idź сюда. Is it? Are you okay? Are you alright? Are you okay in the head? Like, do you need help? Should I call someone? There's just a chatter who's just spamming really weird things in chat. I don't get it, man. Is it like a brain tumor? Are you having a seizure? I'm really worried. I don't know, man. Should I call someone? I don't fucking know. I understand mental health is at an all-time low. Where are you reading these comments? Oh, YouTube chat. I'm streaming on YouTube as well. I'm okay? Alright, if you say so. Could have fooled me, damn. With a chat history like that. Alright. But yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, and on the screen, both chats are appearing above my head. But yeah, it might be separate. Yeah. Which, by the way, a little plug for my YouTube channel. I don't post videos on there very frequently. I'm trying to change that right now. So hopefully we'll be able to have a more consistent dump of content in the future. Right now I'm going through the previous episodes of Name That List, which is a trivia game show that I used to do once a month a little while ago. And I'd like to restart at some point as well. It just takes a lot of effort, and I'm currently setting my life up in different ways, you know? But yeah, my true calling as a game show host. Apologizing switcher, what the fuck? I'm actually really concerned. There's like one Twitch chatter and one YouTube chatter. Oh shit, I'm dead. Ah well. Do a co-op stream with Poppage? Nah, I don't feel like it. I think he and I are very different. Mary Jane's apologos is Bosnia in Russian. Yeah, that's actually a good word. Yeah, Bosnia. I actually didn't even think about that. Yeah. That's a very good word for it. You're right. That was the original intent. You're one of the very rare people who get that. Yeah, most people think it's about apologizing, and then I have to explain to them. No, actually, in the original Latin, an apologue is actually a story with a moral. Yeah, Bosnia is actually a really good word for it. Although oftentimes it's confused with the word fable. Fables are stories with a moral that exclusively involve animals. Aesop was the most famous guy to write fables. But yeah, so an apologue is just a fable that doesn't require animals, but can include them. But also, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about everything. What am I sorry about? Who knows? Everything. Everything that has ever gone bad in your life is my fault, and I desecrate myself upon the altar of forgiveness. Bloody September. I don't get that reference. Oftentimes when I do these runs back to back like this, I often forget where I'm at or what I have. I have to remember that I don't have anything. I need to like restart it again. Healbot would be nice. No, Grey Eminence, Mary Jane is correct. The closest Russian word to an apologue would be basnya. Yeah. That actually is an astoundingly accurate statement. When I was okay, I'll tell you a little story, by the way. So I have a video on Twitch that talks about my background, but I'll give you sort of a brief summary. When I was 8 years old, I was sent to a boarding school in Massachusetts, where I learned to speak English and kind of sort of became culturally American for all intents and purposes. But when we came back to Latvia, our Russian language was so poor we couldn't really function, even in Latvia, where Russian is fairly spoken. So our parents hired a tutor, a Russian language tutor, to come to our apartment and teach us Russian again, basically. And the way that she did it was by basically making us read a lot of classic Russian literature. So I, read my Griboyedov, my Lermontov, my Pushkin, my Tolstoy, all that shit. And it was fun. It was nice. But we also read a lot of a lot of the classic literature. So we read all the classic Basnias of the day. So what language apologus means fable in Latin? Yeah, Latin. So if you look at yeah. Again, fables and apologues are slightly different things, but yeah, they both come from the Latin. Apologus, meaning a story with a moral. When I was starting the stream, basically what I did was I knew that Latin words just sounded cool in general, and it was gonna be mysterious or whatever. And I found a Latin dictionary online, and just looked up a bunch of words, and yeah, the word just kind of stuck with me. I really enjoy the sound of it, but also I resonate with the message. I'm a big fan of stories. So here's the spiel that I normally give: is I'm a huge fan of stories. I believe that the story is a phenomenal literary device, but also a device for people to understand their lives. I feel like very often, especially in the modern world, people think about their own lives in the context of a story with a beginning, middle, and end. And I feel like through the telling of stories, we can sometimes convey information that is difficult to explain otherwise. Certain moral truths. Oftentimes, we use jokes, anecdotes. We use cautionary tales and things like that to convey abstract ideas that we otherwise can't really explain, because there's something fundamentally universal about stories being told to different people. And I'm a huge fan of that. I'm a huge fan of movies, TV, books, video games, any kind of narrative medium that tries to display this information. And I often like to dissect the mechanics of it. How well did they communicate that story? What was the message behind it? What was the theme? And how well was it communicated? I did that for a bunch of games here on the stream, but since then obviously things have changed, so we're not quite on the mission statement. Maybe we'll come back to it eventually, but that's the main thing. So this says, a fable about fearing all the Mexican cartels. Well, I do agree with you, the cartels are not great. But something tells me you don't hate the cartel part, you hate the Mexican part more. Which I would disagree with. Oh no, brown people! Oh no, brown people doing crimes. Because of course, other ethnic groups definitely don't do any crimes. Not a single white person has ever committed a crime ever. It's only the brown people. Incredible. Please say well, well, well for memes. What? I don't... Well, well, well? I don't get it. There are so many memes nowadays. It's hard to keep track, man. You can, like, interact with a whole other person who has, like, an entirely different set of memes to you, you know? Like, I can reference a whole bunch of stuff and you'll have no idea what I'm talking about, and vice versa. I myself bowed down before Russian and Golden and Silver Age culture, but nowadays, Ruskies is just a shadow of the degenerate of that times. I see where you're coming from, I understand what you mean, but again, it's very easy to fall into the trap of romanticizing a time that never existed, you know? Maybe even, like, the historical periods you think were fantastic probably were not for the majority of people. It's important to keep in mind that, like, up until the 1900s, the majority of history is written by wealthy people for wealthy people to lionize their own accomplishments, you know? So it's all, like, kind of written with rose-tinted glasses. That is to say that the plight of the ordinary folks living in those worlds was often overlooked. So I can't say that I agree with you that, like, I don't know. It depends what you, like, what your metrics are, I suppose. There's lots of intertwining factors. Well, me personally, I'm not even like, the thing is, like, me personally, I'm not a nationalist at all. Like, I don't really believe in national identity as a legitimate form of identity. I feel that, like, it's horribly outdated. Like, whatever positive qualities you believe are derived from your national identity can just be derived by anyone from anywhere for any reason. There's nothing fundamentally unique about nationalities that, like, locks certain positive traits within one national culture. Any culture can have it. Any people can have it. You're not spending for the casino? I will be soon, actually. I'm going back to the well. And Popish misses you? I 100% know that he doesn't. I know for a goddamn fact he doesn't give a shit about me. And in fact, he wants you to stop talking about me just as much as I do. I know that for a fact. He is bored of the shit just as much as I am. It's actually surprising that you still maintain that shit, like, for his sake, even though I know for a fact he wants you to stop talking about me. Yeah. I see we got a flame war in chat over here. Yeah. Europe classic, well, well, well. I don't get it. I don't get it. Sorry, I'm just waiting for my... Ooh, we got a follow here. Squeezy G8. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Trump or Putin? Ew, oh god. Fuck, that's a tough one. That's... sorry, Suffer Buggy, put on a funny hoodie. Macron, lol. What a weird choice, yeah. Putin #1? Jesus Christ. How does it feel to be so weak-minded? How does it feel to be such a little cuckboy that you have to endorse a strong man to solve all your problems for you? I thought you guys were like big strong men, big strong big boys who are independent. You're relying on a man to solve your problems? Ugh. Totally cuck behavior. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I mean, like, you laugh, but, like, you know, fascism is a fundamentally, like, it's very subservient ideology, you know? All these men, you know, being like, please, Daddy Trump, please, Daddy Putin, solve all my problems, save me from the things that you told me to be afraid of. I'm so scared. I'm so scared of brown people. It's like, fuck, man.
How does it feel to be so weak that brown people scare you? Oh no, they have a different skin color. They must be evil. I'm gonna get some Coke. You mean the drink or the drug? ¿Por qué no los dos? Lana Rhodes or Lana Del Rey? I actually prefer Lana Del Rey. Wait. Lana Rhodes. I mean, she's sexy for sure, but Lana Del Rey is an accomplished singer, so I feel like that's a better pick. Piper says he wants to kiss you on the forehead. Why? What is this like fantasy you keep jerking yourself off to? Like, what? Where is your brain that this is like your goal in life, to just stir up random, like what are you trying to accomplish here? I'm so confused. Do you have so little going in your life that like just trying to harass me is your only form of entertainment?
Yeah, he's just trying to trigger you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's really sad. Skin color and ethnicity is literally ancestral proximity to the equator. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And not even that anymore, right? Because we have already like transformed our society technologically to the point where that doesn't even matter, you know? Danielle says, do you understand that Poppich got rich from your spins? That's not how gambling works, Daniello. I don't know if you know this, but gambling games operate on pretty much like total randomness. If I spun or if anyone else spun that wheel, the result would have been more or less the same, or had the same statistical likelihood of being the same. And if you don't know that, then I don't know what else to tell you except maybe learn, go to a math class and learn some statistics. That's what I'm going to say. All right. Have you heard about the Dubai? I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, Dubai is a shit city. It is the monument to capitalistic excess and corruption at the highest level. So anything to do with Dubai, I disavow completely. I'm glad that he had a good time over there, but I think that Dubai is a shithole of a city, and anyone who dreams of going there is either lying or dumb. Please say my name. Okay, I feel like I feel like the best way to handle this chat is to ignore you guys. So I guess I'm just gonna do that from now on. I don't want to ignore you guys, but like you're just giving me nothing but shit. So like, fuck, man. Like, okay, I'm gonna ignore you. Fine, sorry.
I would like to visit Dubai though.
No, you don't, babe.
No, but I would like to visit because I'm curious. Just that, and then just leave ASAP. Like, it's the same thing as like America, right? Like, I would like to visit it, but living there, Jesus.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess it would be fun to just like, if you could like visit it in a bubble, that'd be nice. So. And over here, you see the poop trucks that carry the waste of, skyscrapers that haven't actually been plugged into the central sewage system. And over on this side, you can see the artificially created islands that are sinking into the ocean because it turns out you can't just pack sand into land to make it stick. And over here, you can see all the corrupt government officials who pay lip service to Islam in order to maintain their power. And over here, you see all of the multinational corporations that are also selling their souls out to get that sweet, sweet Saudi Arabian oil. Yeah, it's ooh, man, it's crazy. I'm eating a burger from McDonald's. You raised the stream. 9 whole viewers. Yeah! We're doing it.
It is very fatty, but I love it. I feel like... Oh. What is it? This is a double cheeseburger from McDonald's. So we got 2 beef patties, layers of cheese, we got some ketchup, we got some pickles in there as well. What you got there, little piggy? Oink, oink. Let's have a look at this clip over here. I'm actually curious. Wait, what the hell? It doesn't go beyond 720? But I'm streaming at 1080. Why is it only 720? That's so weird. Have to check on that later. It is very fatty, but I love it. Incredible. Greatest clip of all time. Thank you, Mary Jane. You have restored my faith in Twitch as a platform. We have to wait again. Sorry, guys. Gray says, Poppich is a coward. Instead of defending his motherland, flee to Dubai. What are you gonna say? No, personally, I feel like it is possible to criticize systems, but also forgive individuals for behaving rationally within that system. Once again, Gray, I am not a nationalist like you, so I don't actually give a shit about nations, but even if I did, if a country was doing poorly, I would not blame anyone for leaving to try to live a better life for themselves. It should be on the country itself to provide good economic outcomes and opportunities for their citizens. If they can't do that, then that's not, it's not their fault. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure the reason why he left, but I'm just saying, like, in most cases, if a large group of people are leaving your country, that's an indication that living in your country isn't good. So, like, if you're the governor, if you're the president, the ruler of your country, that should be an indication to you that something in your country is fundamentally incompatible with human flourishing. Anyway. Gonna eat some fries while I wait for my health bar to reload. Now I'm eating some fries from McDonald's. Why can't I donate to you? Most likely because Twitch still most likely doesn't allow donations from Russia. However, if you use this link, you can. Use that link. I have set up a separate donations page for those people who are unable to use the normal lines. I'm not from Ruslan? Alright, well, then I have no idea. Make me use that link, that should do you just fine. I separate money laundering conduit? Yeah. Oh, I get it. All right. Well, congratulations. It's tough. Squeezy's asking, are you from Hyperborea? I actually don't know what that is. What is Hyperborea? I have no idea. I mean, the answer is no, but, or maybe it is. I don't know. We'll see. What is Hyperborea? The Hyperboreans were a mythical people who lived in the far northern part of the known world. Their name appears to derive from the Greek beyond Boreas. Sure, why not? Shitty northern desert. I mean, it sounds pretty dope from this description. I don't know, man. Ooh, we got a donation over here for 500 rubles. What's the message? Is there a message? There might have been a message. Sorry, it's the text is too small for me to see. Unfortunately, donation alerts do not send a message into the chat. So if you can copy and paste it, then I can read it out if you want. I don't know what the message is. But thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Much appreciated for your donation. It turns out that the current exchange rate of rubles to dollars is 100 to 1. Almost perfectly. I hate rubles. They get the job done, you know? All right. It's time for us to resume the game. Here we go. Well, you know how I feel about these things. I just feel like all of the world should unite and use the same currency everywhere. Solve a hell of a lot of problems. But because different groups of people have vested interest in the supremacy of their little plots of land, they decided to call, you know, their nations or whatever. We can't have nice things. Oh shit. Both of my turrets are gone. Oh boy. Not a great start. Ooh, we got another 10 euro donation.
BTW fuck pocket.
I heard only a little bit of that. BTW fuck what? Okay, whatever. But thank you very much for the 10 euros. Much appreciated. Thank you kindly. I actually didn't hear. Okay, I think I should be able to make it. Don't have a lot of health to work with here. And looks like this one is pretty far away. If it's the one on the ground, I have a chance. Oh boy. Oh boy. Taking a huge risk here. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, no. Damn. Unfortunate. Neronex says, this whole time I am staying here and I'm not calling you the thing, but after 10 to 15 years, I'm going to say the word. Mark my words. Neronex, we don't ban people for saying Krabichel anymore. It's fine. You can say it if you want. It's okay. You don't have to hold yourself back. It's fine. I just ignore people who do. It's fine. How to make you read the comment and donations? Oh, sorry, Grey Eminence. It's just that, normally when like normal donations go in, I see the message. Okay, 15 years. All right. See you in 15 years. Normally when the donations come in through the normal channels, I see the message as well, and I can read it. But because donation alerts goes through like a third-party thing, I actually can't read it. So maybe I can go to the website, I suppose. Hold on a second. Let me just check over here. Maybe I can read it that way. Sorry, I don't want to expose trade secrets over here. Donations. No. Recent donations. There we go. So here we have the list. So the two that we got, it's from Grey Eminence both. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Good luck with the streaming. By the way, fuck Jopovic and fuck Popic. Again, I don't think Popic himself is a bad guy. He seems like a normal, nice guy. It's just his shitty fans that ruin it for me. But, you know, teenagers gotta teenage. Jopic. Anyway, he's a coward? Alright, well, yeah, again, we've already discussed the reasons why I disagree with you on that front. But I'm gonna call it a day here. I feel like we're kind of exhausted of the thing, because otherwise I'm just kind of dirtling around here. Next Monday and Wednesday, we'll continue finishing up the Mass Effect series. Or, I mean, we'll try to finish up Mass Effect 2. And for next week as well, I'm going to try to prepare something a bit more substantial in terms of content. Maybe we can do a karaoke stream or something like that. Something just like a classic that we've done many times before. But yeah, so expect something next week. But yeah, we stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday at this time. And something will happen. Maybe even something entertaining. Who knows? But until then, I hope you have a great day, everybody. I hope you have a great evening. Thank you very much for watching. And I will see you then. Bye-bye, everybody. Goodbye.